So I'll face it. I'll face it all. Hey, everybody. Hey, here we are. We're at KOWS. It's 12:11 on Monday, October 26th. And we're kind of excited here at KOWS today because we actually have a guest in the studio. Of course, practicing all the important things that we have to practice while we are in the studio. We're going to keep everything clean and, you know, social distancing and everything super important. But what's even more important is promoting local talent, I believe, on Monday Mashup with Lisa Cox at 12:12 on Monday, October 26th. And today in the studio, and I'm not sure if the mic is working. Hey, I'm going to turn up this mic and see if it's working.
Hello, testing.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like working. That's Jimmy G.
Hey guys, my name is Jimmy Galvan. I think she's about to introduce me. So,
Jimmy Galvan. Yeah. Okay, so I've met Jimmy Galvan one day when I was going to one of my favorite little places downtown, and they've shut down Santa Rosa downtown for the restaurants because they have, you know, gotten creative about what they want to do to keep these restaurants going during this COVID-19 somewhat challenge that we have. And there I am looking at my little bracelets at one of my favorite stores, Positively 4th Street, and I'm hearing this gorgeous saxophone playing. And I'm just like, and I absolutely love live music anyway, but I look outside and who do I see? I see this young, handsome man playing a saxophone with just a little amp. And he'll explain to you about what else he has there. But I was taken aback and stood there for a little bit and just was like, this is amazing. Because, you know, we're all just looking for a little distraction, a little joy. And Jimmy was there, and I talked to him for a minute, got his text, and the rest is history. So we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction for Jimmy. Okay, so Jimmy Galvan is an 18-year-old avid and passionate saxophone player from Sonoma County. His exposure to saxophone began in the 4th grade 7 years ago. Since then, this admiration, my phone is darkening, sorry everybody, for music has grown stronger as he has taken part in numerous solo performances as well as other saxophonists around the globe. The best players of Sonoma County are selected from each school to take part in the Sonoma County Honor Band, where they perform at the Green Music Center at Sonoma State. He did that in 2013, 2015, 2016, and 2018. Jimmy had the honor and the privilege of being selected. He specializes in modern, pop, jazz, and R&B. However, he is open and capable of playing various music genres. Jimmy is amazing. We will give you his information at the end of the show or at the end of when he's here. But I want to tell you, Jimmy came and played out also in the front of my house the other day because I thought, we got to bring some joy here. We got to bring some joy. So Jimmy came and played for my neighborhood. Everybody was so joyful. It was amazing. For an hour and a half he came, and he can do that for you too, I have the feeling. And he's also open to do a lot of things. So, you know, spread some joy. If you're listening to this right now, KOWS LP 92.5, hey, you know, we're going to give Jimmy's information at the end, and we'd love you to give him a call because we want to support local music. And Jimmy.
Hey guys. Hey.
Hey Jim, tell us about yourself. Tell us what you want to tell us. Tell, you know, Santa Rosa, and actually we're going out through the web, so you can tell anybody about your amazing self.
Okay guys, so I just wanted to say that recently I just graduated from high school, and I'm trying to pursue music as a career, make it a living. So it's something I really enjoy, and that's something I want to push out to those of you guys who are wanting to pursue stuff that you love and make it a living, because I believe that it's one of the best things to make a living and make money doing what you love. So recently I just started performing downtown. I've been playing there for their event they had. It was called Open and Out. And from then on, that event is actually, I think it's about to come to an end, or if it hadn't already ended. But I'm playing in San Francisco. I'm trying to busk right now. What that is just playing in the street music. I've been doing that for about a few months now. And I also printed some business cards. Like I said, Lisa's going to go ahead and give you guys the contact at the end. But I've been playing for people's, like I played in front of Lisa's house, live music, if you're into that.
Woo!
Yeah, you guys can hire me and I can do that for you guys. I play for parties. I played at a wedding. And I think it's a good start to, on the road to getting a successful music career. Is there anything you want to say, Lisa?
Well, I just want to say that this guy is going places. Obviously, he has a vision. He has a goal. And, the amazing part about it is that the vision and goal that he has is actually pretty much to bring joy. He's bringing his joy. I mean, if you saw him right now, we are on the radio. Jimmy is just a happy guy. And I'm a happy girl. So I feel grateful that we, saw each other and connected, because that's what we want to do. Hey, there's a lot of fear being spread out there. It's time to spread some joy. So we all have joy and fear within us, but I think it's important to, pull some of that joy out, especially now. You can be joyful in Halloween week too, even though you're not gonna be able to go out and do the candy thing, even though I have the feeling some people may do it anyway. But even though it's kind of a darker time, it's a time when we think of our loved ones that have passed. The veil is thin. I'm kind of going off a little bit, but hey, this is part of what Monday Mashup's about. It's about talking about what's going on. And that's where we're in this week. But, joy is the first on my list most of the time. And that's not coming from the outside as much. So the people that are feeling the joy, that are feeling it anyway, and I think music brings us so much joy. And that's why I feel so grateful to KOWS for being, available for us to be able to spread some of this joy. So enough talk for a sec. Let's listen to one of Jimmy's songs. We're kind of excited. He is on Spotify. He has 2 songs on Spotify right now. And he plays cover songs.
Yeah.
Plays a lot of cover songs. And it's saxophone. It is an amazing sound. I mean, it just goes straight to your heart and straight to your nervous system, Jimmy.
Yeah.
The sound is beautiful and it spreads. I mean, my neighbors out in the front, we had all ages that loved it. And I think even, especially when it's outside like that, which I think is super cool, that, we're keeping the parameters, but we're getting creative. So, Jimmy, you want to talk about the first song we're going to do? Do you want me to do Upon the Nobody Places first?
Let's do that one first.
Okay, talk about that for just a sec.
Okay, so for this one that you guys are about to hear in a minute, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. But a producer reached out to me on Instagram. I'm open to Instagram if you want to contact me there as well. But a producer messaged me saying, hey, I have producing skills. If you want to record some saxophone, we can make a song together. So I hadn't made a song before. This was actually my first song that I made, and it was fully produced. So this one is just a first taste on what there is to come. I'm going to plan on making more songs and different styles because I'm open to a lot of styles. So,
right on. Jimmy G, fan over here. Lisa Cox, fan of Jimmy G. And without further ado, let's listen to this song. It's called Upon the Nobody Places. How beautiful is that? Jimmy, you got a little something to say about that song?
Yeah, so that song right there was called Upon the Nobody Places. That one was inspired just because I really like going out for drives in the night, and I feel like that's the type of song that sets the vibe for a nice cruise and nice drive.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I've never known anybody that's played saxophone. Maybe my youngest brother played the sax in high school, actually. That's awesome. But, you know, you don't really think about the music, but then when you start thinking about saxophone music and how many, it just is a really nice sound. It's a beautiful sound. I guess I should probably do a little bit of the housekeeping here. I'm going to go ahead and read one of our KOWS public service announcements, if you'll excuse me, Jim. This is for the Forgotten Felines of Sonoma County. It's a nonprofit organization dedicated to protecting and improving the lives of feral cats through local spay, neuter programs, placement services, community outreach, and nationwide education. Established in Sonoma County in 1990, Forgotten Felines neuter and spay programs are funded by its thrift store, Pick of the Litter, community grants, and from private donations from community members like you. Visit their website and find out how to volunteer or donate. That's forgottenfelines.com. They can also be reached by phone at 707-576-7999. So, Jimmy, since you're my guest today and you're here, let's do another song. We're going to do Saxy Rides. That's your newest song that you've produced.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so this one was inspired by my mom, actually. At that day, we were going out to Petaluma. She was driving, and the ride from there is about like 20 minutes, so it was on the freeway, and it felt nice. So I was that's kind of what inspired me for this song, because we were going downtown on Petaluma, and I saw this piano player, and I thought the piano player sounded amazing. I was just like, wow, like that inspired me to make a song right there out of just seeing a piano player. And I was thinking kind of like the other song that you guys just listened to. I kind of want that vibe of, just going out for a ride. And this one was called Saxy Rides because it has some nice riffs from the saxophone that sound really relaxed and just good to hear for the ear. And just rides, because what inspired me is because, just going out for a nice ride.
Mm-hmm. A nice ride is always good. As long as the roads aren't too turny, I get a little bit car sick.
Yeah.
But the sax would help with that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do Saxy Rides. Check it out. thinking Jimmy G's got an old soul, this 19-year-old man. Very awesome. That was super chill. I could actually picture driving out to the coast.
Yeah.
To that song.
That's what I was going for.
Really good, Jim. So we were talking about, while we were listening as well, a little bit about the production of the different songs and how you stand out there and you have something that adds some... Talk about that.
Yeah, so when I perform, I take a little amp with me. It's not too loud so that it doesn't bother people, but it's loud enough to stand out. And the reason I bring that little amp out is because I use backing tracks that I find online so that I can play songs that people know. I do covers, and these backing tracks help me feel the groove, and it allows me to play what I feel from the heart. And playing with passion and, technique, of course, people can sense that, and they can, when they see someone good, they can detect when someone's playing passionately. So the backing track, when I play outside, busking, that actually helps out a lot when it comes to soloing and getting a groove for it.
So you just play off the cuff when you're kind of?
So how that works is, I just got to know the melody of the song, whatever song it is, and then I just play what I feel with it.
Jimmy, that is so awesome. I wish I could do it. Oh, my goodness sakes. Well, Jimmy, I don't know what to say. I just feel so honored to know you. I really do.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, I'm serious. This is, it just, I feel like you're going to go far, and I feel excited that, I can see that in you. It makes me cry a little bit. I mean, you're the age of my sons.
Yeah.
But I think it's a beautiful thing. I think, especially through this, these crazy times right now that we just have a lot of things that are weighing us heavy. And what we're needing to realize is there's a lot of good things too. And we got to keep holding on to that and keep moving forward. And I always talk about the vertical versus the horizontal, like Eckhart Tolle talks about. Vertical living, earth and sky and me. And the horizontal living is all the stuff that's going on in front of us. And what do we want to attach to? I want to attach to the joy. I'm not going to deny that there's things going on, but let's continue to look for the joy in all this. And Jimmy G is bringing us to the joy with his amazing saxophone playing. And I think, let's see, he was talking about, one thing I wanted to talk about was the busk. How do you spell that?
Busk, B-U-S-K.
B-U-S-K, busk.
Yeah, busk.
And that means you're going out and just playing
music out on the street, yeah.
Right. And I was looking at YouTube one day, and that was the day that I called Jimmy a couple weeks ago because I had his number because he was out busking, by all the restaurants downtown, which I'm sure he'll be doing again.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck is that? And then I got his number, and I kind of, got busy and didn't really think about it again, but still had the number. Every time I saw it, I'm like, I need to call him. And then I was watching a YouTube thing and watching this girl, a really good girl, Allie, somebody. Anyways, she was on YouTube, and she was bringing the joy at some mall or something, and people had the mass, so it was happening now. And I went, Jimmy G, I got to call him. And, it just... I encourage anybody who has an instrument to, you can contact Jimmy G, ask him how he's doing it. We need to share the love here, even if it's just in Santa Rosa, Petaluma, Sonoma County, San Francisco. I did go on after he came, and I was super excited, and I started looking him up, and I saw him in front of the Palace of Fine Arts.
Oh, yep.
And some people were dancing.
Yeah.
Absolutely adorable. Again, bringing the joy. That's Jimmy G. He's about bringing joy. So, Jimmy, I want to give your contact information. You can find Jimmy on Instagram. Jimmy, you want to tell us?
Yeah. My Instagram is Jimmy Galvan Music.
Jimmy Galvan Music on Instagram. What about, you can throw out your phone number.
Yeah, my phone number is 707-695-4514.
Is that what it is? Or 694-4515?
Oh, yeah. I got it right. That was just a
695
yeah.
4514.
4514. Yeah.
Instagram, Jimmy Galvan Music. And jimmygalvanmusic.com is your website.
That's the website where you can find more information.
Okay. Well, Jimmy, we're going to wrap it up with you today, and I just want to thank you so much for coming. I will see you again because I have your email and your text and everything. We will definitely be, spreading some more joy for sure. And, Jimmy's affordable to have you, to have him come. And he's a young man who wants to make it in this, crazy music world. And he is definitely going to, because he's shining his light and he's bringing the joy. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Woo! Okay. Thank you, Jimmy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to, of course, have to play some little bit. There's sax in some of these. And the other day I was my mother-in-law is at a independent living, Solstice Independent Living. It's a wonderful place, actually. Super great people. And last night I was there and dropping something off, and they were listening to some Tony Bennett, and I just really liked it.